Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator Landing Challenges. We're on the epic playlist. We're doing Paro, Kingdom of Bhutan, and spoiler alert, I already did it twice. One wasn't a crash, but I didn't quite land properly and it reset. Second one was pretty good, although the auto thrust messed me up. Then I realized I wasn't recording, so take 3. I got 16 thousandths for my last thing. Let's see if we can improve that. In the Kingdom of Bhutan, in a deep valley on the bank of the river Paro Chu, amidst the towering Himalaya mountains stands Paro International Airport, with surrounding peaks as high as 18,000 feet, a runway carved out of mountain foliage situated a mile and a half above sea level. This is widely considered one of the most challenging airports in the world. It's our usual 320 or whatever it is, 380? What kind of plane is it? Whatever it is, 140 knots, we know it well. This runway's in a really weird position. It's hiding behind a hill. It's an interesting landing. Let's try and do better than the 2 you didn't see. It's just a schmozzle with me. Everything's always a debacle with me. Alright, let's go straight to 140. And let's head to this runway. It's a beautiful little valley here. Look at it, it's so beautiful. We've got a rainbow coming out of the clouds. Oh, it's so pretty. Bhutan. Shows up on GeoGuessr quite often. Seems like a really nice place. Really pretty. Alright, so we need to kind of aim at the base of this hill because the runway is literally just behind the hill. So we actually have to turn around the hill to even get to the runway. Which, as I was saying to absolutely no one because it wasn't recording, I feel it's a bit odd that that hill's in the way. Not that the hill's in the way, the hill's been here for millions of years, but that they built an airport, a runway, so close to a hill. I guess they like to keep it challenging for people. Like that one yesterday, or the day before, the last episode, where we basically landed vertically. I don't understand how that's possible in real life. That would be surely a recipe for disaster almost every single time. Who knows? We landed it in the game, so it is a simulation that's fairly accurate. So if you can do it in the game, you can do it in real life, but still. Here's the runway. Bet you didn't think it was going to be right there. We're going to stay in third person because I don't want to clip my wing and I can't see that in first person. There we go. Let's try and get her down now. Alright, let's try and get some flaring going. I'm gonna just go idle now. Way too hard. Way too hard. Way too hard that time. I'm just not getting the hang of these airliners, I have to say. Anyway, double rainbow all the way. What does it mean? It means we have actually landed. That's probably going to be worse than my previous score, which was 16 thousandth in the world. Well, it sure is going to be worse. Oh, it gives me my previous score, because that's what I read before I got, which was 645,000. Well, that one there was terrible because of this. Because of this, I just planted it. Anyway, let's do another one. We've enjoyed ourselves enough in Bhutan. Let's move on with things. Let's do Sabah in the Caribbean Netherlands. Located on the Dutch Caribbean island of Sabah, Yuan Cho E. Rusquin Airport has one of the shortest commercial runways in the world at only 1,300 feet long. To add to that, the airstrip is flanked on one side by high hills, with both ends terminating at steep drops off into the sea, giving pilots plenty of peril to contend with while landing. Well, this is gonna be interesting. 105 knots for this plane. Have I flown it before? Possibly, possibly not. Oh, and we're completely in the fog, huh? Let's go. Let's go. Get our landing gear down. Slow down a bit. What's going on? Why is it going so fast? Get our flaps down as well to try and stop gaining height here. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Where's this runway? I've never flown this plane before. This will be interesting. I've already forgotten what speed I was meant to be at landing, but that doesn't matter. Let's actually give ourselves a bit more room to make adjustments. That really is a short runway, isn't it? Slow it down. Slow it right down. I want to be at the right height. Well, lower height really, and then power through it if I have to. That's not a runway, that's a car spot. It's a parking space. You're kidding me, aren't you? This plane better stop quickly. $500. Alright, this is probably best to be in this. Oh, are we short or are we not? We're not short. I don't know what we are actually. I think we're okay. I think we're just gonna have to ride it. It's such a short runway, we want to hit it as quickly as possible. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. It's so bad. It's so bad! It's so terrible! Look, no one saw nothing. No one saw nothing. No one saw. I feel like I should do that one again, but I'm not going to. I've landed it. That's all I'm going to say. It was so close. It just a little bit more power and I would have landed perfectly on the runway, but instead I clipped the very edge of the grass there. And it caused me some issues, but somehow we survived. Not exactly sure how, but we did. Oh, Tegucigalpa in Honduras. Toncontín International Airport is a civil and military airfield located 4 miles from the center of Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Its proximity to rugged mountainous terrain and its short runway make the airport one of the most difficult in the world, especially when inclement weather conditions prevail. Excellent. Let's embarrass ourselves some more. At least you know, dear viewers, dear programmers, that I don't just present you with the best videos that I've done. It's warts and all here on the channel. I could have done that 80 times until I got a really good score and go, hey, I did that first time. Not my style. You see it all here. You just see, you know, it's the struggle. The struggle's what's important. Let's go Toncontín International Airport. Oh, look at this place. It's beautiful. All right, we're back to our 140. Let's go 140. Let's do it. Where are we? Where's the airport? That's your guess is as good as mine. Where is this airport? It looked like we needed to turn left, but I cannot see it at all. I guess it's here somewhere. Hello? Has anyone seen an airport? I'm looking for lights, you know. Is that it? That's not it there, is it? Did I just miss it completely? I just don't know where it is. Not it, is it? No, that's just houses, I think. Where's this airport? Should have paid more attention to the previous screen. This mode doesn't let me have the VFR map either, so I don't know where it is. Well, my plane would have one, right? Don't know how to put it on. We're gonna find this runway. It's gonna be here somewhere. That wasn't it? Have I missed it? No? I cannot see an airport. That's an airport over there. Where's the runway then? Was I meant to come out very far right and then left? I guess so. Yeah, I mean that looks like a runway there, but we are nowhere near the right spot. I guess we can just try anyway. This is not going to go well. Strap in, people. This is going to be a terrible landing. Not even going to be a landing. It's going to be a restart for sure. I can't even bring it around quick enough. I'm trying. There we go. We'll just stall the plane to do it. We'll stall the plane to do it. You can't stop me. You can't stop me from doing the worst landing in Microsoft Flight Simulator history. Here it is. Here it comes. The worst landing ever.
400, 300, 200, 100, 650, 40, 30, 20, retard.
It's actually not even as bad as my previous one. It's much worse, in fact. It's much worse. We ain't landing here. It's gonna reset. It's gonna reset. We're gonna crash. At least I know where the runway is now. Yeah, this image didn't help at all. See, I thought I needed to sort of come around here, but no, I have to go really far right. Let's do it. Now that we know, we'll go over the hills. In fact, we'll even stay at 160 for a bit so that we're not wasting too much time. The runway's over there somewhere still. I'm going to head over to maybe like 3 of these hills and then start turning, and hopefully I'll be able to see where it is, because again, I can't really make out exactly where it's supposed to be. What a schmozzle. Everything's a debacle with you. The reason I didn't go around is the game doesn't let you. If you don't land, I think if you go too far away or whatever, it just restarts it on you. So yeah, I had to try and land even though I was nowhere near in position to land it. So if you're just wondering why I would do such a crazy landing, that's it. It was a fail anyway, I think. Okay, let's get to 140 now. Beep. And try and get a view of this runway. Again, I just cannot see it. It's all just blending into each other. What was at the base of these hills over here? I'm laughing. I'm laughing. This is actually ridiculous. Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. There it is. God, I am blind. It's right there. Game. Now is not the time for this nonsense. Thank you, game. All right, we're trying. We're making an effort here. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We've got some hope of landing this thing now. Very small hope, but we're going to take it. We take those small percent chances. Why are we at 150 when the auto thrust is on 140? Hmm? Oh, it's doing auto thrust properly for once. Okay, I don't know. This one's obviously got the button that you pressed, but I don't know what button you press.
400, 300, 200, 100, 60, 50, 40, 30.
Come on, stop. It's messing me up. The auto thrust is messing me up again. That crosswind is gigantic as well. I wasn't really dealing with it properly. Anyway, we're down. We're down. We've landed the plane on the runway. Man, how do I put it on auto thrust, game? Why wouldn't you tell me that as part of the instructions for learning how to fly these things? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it with that crosswind and that weird positioning and the plane being set up differently to all the others in the landing challenges. I'll take it. Is it great? No. Is it terrible? No. So, you know, like everything I do. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, feel free to hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. I accept that as well. You know, criticism, bring it on. Send it to me. Yeah, subscribe if you like, do whatever you want. Thank you for watching. Au revoir. Goodbye.